Over the last 90 days, rainfall across the state is down 3 to 7 inches below normal. It's the reason why state officials are now announcing certain areas of Connecticut are experiencing drought conditions. Litchfield, Tolland, Windham, and Hartford counties are all experiencing stage 2 drought conditions, according to the state's Interagency Drought Workgroup. Stage 2 is otherwise known as a drought advisory, identifying an emerging drought that could potentially impact water supplies, agriculture, and natural ecosystems.
It's really more about preparation. We're seeing the long-term impacts start to catch up of a dry summer.
Chair of the Drought Work Group, Martin Heff, says the combination of a lack of rain and the excessive heat we've seen this year is increasing the use of water and impacting the state's water resources.
There's stages where reservoirs are down, that certain water supplies are down and everything, but we're not at a stage where we've declared that it's a drought in the state yet.
Officials say the advisory means residents in affected areas should take steps to conserve water now to offset further impacts during the final weeks of summer.
We're looking at reducing those automatic outdoor irrigation systems, postponing, planting of a new lawn as we're getting into, cooler weather, hopefully, in the fall here. Of new lawns or new vegetation that require extra watering.
MDC Water Supply in Hartford says its water reservoirs can store more than 36 billion gallons of water, so they're not lacking supply right now, but say small water companies face more of a challenge.
Different water companies with different sized reservoirs and capacities, it's always prudent to conserve, and we'll keep our customers advised.
State officials emphasizing this is just an advisory stage, but want residents to use water wisely as heat and dry conditions continue. Reporting in Hartford, it's Nia Maldonado, Fox 61 News.